So, if you're looking for the best and fastest MagSafe or magnetic car charger, then stick around as I'll be going over 10 different magnetic car mounts to determine which one is the best one to get. So if you're in need of finding one for your new or existing phone, then stay tuned for this review. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tech Up review, and this time around I'm going to be going over pretty much the top magnetic car mounts or chargers that you can get. But by the end of the video, I'll let you know which one's the best one overall in my opinion. And to determine that, I'll go over how well these MagSafe or magnetic mounts hold my iPhone 14 Pro Max, while showing you how strong the magnets are on these mounts with my Gauss meter, aka Tesla meter, and I'll most certainly be going over how fast they charge my iPhone, and in the end, give you a small breakdown of the pros and cons of all of them to let you know which one's the best. Alright, so let's get into this review, but before I start testing all the car chargers, the folks at ESR did give me the opportunity to test both of these magnetic car mounts that they have. And I knew I had to put them to the test with their competitors, and be as honest as possible here to see how well they perform. But knowing ESR's track record over the last couple of years, they have really great iPhone accessories, and honestly, they did do a pretty good job in the magnetic strength test. But there were differences with the 15 watt and 7.5 watt car chargers. Now, they didn't come out on top like the Peak Design car mount, which had the best magnetic strength overall, followed by the Anker Mag Go charger. But the 7.5 watt ESR charger did offer the third best magnetic strength. And FYI, these average Tesla meter tests really do a good job in determining which mount will offer the best magnetic strength to hold your phone. As for the rest of them, you can see which ones offered better magnetic strength. As for the one that had the weakest magnets in it, the Apple MagSafe charger on the Spigen MagFit holder came out to be the one that performed the worst when testing it out in my car, because it did have a tendency to move pretty easily on the Spigen holder compared to the rest. But overall, these tests were accurate with how well my iPhone held on these mounts. However, where the Apple MagSafe charger turned out to be the best was with charging, as it beat out the competition pretty easily. In these charging tests, I decided to charge my iPhone 14 Pro Max on all of these once my iPhone hit 20%. And I charged all of them for 30 minutes to an hour, as on average in the US, most drivers spend that much time in their cars daily. And when testing them out, most of these, as you will see, did average the same type of charging speeds, but that all depended on whether the charger supports up to 7.5 watts or 15 watts, and how much the car charger would output. Plus, all these battery results were when I wasn't using maps or playing music on my phone. But if I did use my phone for these things, it would be 4 to 5% less than what's shown. Anyways, I've listed all the info below for all of these chargers to give you an idea on how they performed. And for the most part, all of them performed as expected when I tested them out for several weeks. But one magnetic car charger that surprised me with its charging speeds was the Belkin BoostCharge Pro. This charger comes with a 20 watt carport adapter, which I also used, and it's rated to charge up to 15 watts. But it only got up to a measly 38% for the first 30 minutes and only reached 55% after an hour.
What?
Yeah, I even went ahead and tested it out for a second time with some other carport adapters and still got the same results, so I don't know if there's issues with this charger or if Belkin is not being honest here. So on that note, I wanted to talk about the pros and cons with these chargers and tell you which ones are personally the best and which ones are the worst. And starting off with the Belkin BoostCharge Pro, it offers a nice design but doesn't seem to offer the best vent holder and charging performance. And for the price, it ain't worth it. Along with a generic 15 watt car charger which doesn't offer great charging as well, and the magnetic strength isn't too great as advertised. As for the Apple MagSafe charger on the Spigen holder, it came out to be the worst car mount in terms of magnetic strength, but it easily offered the best charging speeds out of the whole bunch. Now, in terms of the best charger that had the best magnetic strength, it was the Peak Design car mount. But where this mount, in my opinion, has a big flaw is that it's only designed to be adhesively attached to the dash. And when warm weather and the sun heat the dash up, the 3M adhesive certainly could loosen and result in the whole thing falling off. And if you're considering the Anker Mag Go or the Pitaka MagEZ one as well, then keep in mind that the adhesive suction mount can also loosen and come off over time. However, Pitaka does offer the same magnetic car mount but for car vents, if you don't want the suction cup mount, which is nice. On top of that, Pitaka added a fan in their charger, which does significantly help with cooling your phone when it's charging. As for the other remaining car mount chargers, the Otterbox does a decent job of charging an iPhone just like many of the other 7.5 watt options, and overall it's a well balanced charger that I didn't seem to find any major flaws with, besides heat. Now the 3-in-1 charger that I tested in this review was obviously different from the rest, as it offers more than just charging your phone, and I gotta say it's pretty great when you can charge your AirPods, Apple Watch, and iPhone at the same time. But the mount does take up a lot of space when you put it on your car vent. So I could see the suction mount being a better option here, as they do provide you with that one as well. And it will help with offering more options on where to place this big charger. Now, last but not least, the two ESR chargers are great car mount chargers, and it's nice to see a brand offer two options for 7.5 watt and 15 watt charging, with Cryoboost technology. From testing them out, the 7.5 watt charger offers more magnetic strength than the 15 watt one, but there is one downside with the 7.5 watt one, and that's that the fan inside of it runs a lot louder and faster than the 15 watt option, and it's really obvious when you compare them side by side. But in terms of cooling, both perform the same, and I didn't notice my iPhone being cooler on one or the other. However, both offer the same attachment to the car vent, and they certainly hold the iPhones well. Anyways, as you can see, there's a bunch of magnetic car mount chargers out there, but if I were to say which one came out to be the best one, I have to give it to ESR's 15 watt charger. Not only does it run cool and quiet, but it really offers great charging speeds to give your phone a solid charge, close to what you would get on an Apple MagSafe charger. I also love how my iPhone magnetically snaps into place on this charger when compared to the rest. Now, if you're not planning on spending a lot on a car charger, then the 7.5 watt one from ESR is a great alternative. And I'd also say the Pitaka MagEZ charger is right up there, as both of these offer fans as well to keep your phone not only cool, but charging slightly faster with these fans. As for the Apple MagSafe charger on the Spigen MagFit holder, it certainly provides the fastest charging speeds like mentioned earlier, but it just doesn't offer what ESR or Pitaka offers, and it makes your phone really warm after charging it. Anyways, let me know which one you guys are getting down in the comments below, and if you like this video, you know the drill. By the way, if you made your decision on which one you want to get, check out the description down below and support the channel by clicking the links to the car chargers to purchase them, as it not only helps the channel, but it helps me out with making more reviews like this one for all of you. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here for the next one.